Well, David, it's cooled off a little bit here. We are in Cypress Lawn.
Put on my sweatshirt, even though we're in the sunshine.
Yeah, 188,000 permits here at Cypress Lawn.
And there's a lot of big ones.
Yeah. Billy Hurst nearby.
William Randolph to you, the chief, as it were.
Yeah. So,
Go by his. It's got a lot of property around it. We're
well,
here
there
at
was
the
a lot of movement.
We're here at the grave of Willie McCovey.
Yeah. One of your favorites, was he not?
San Francisco Giants.
That's pretty pathetic right there.
Yeah, let's stick that back in. These are real. No, they're not. No, they're real. Look at that. Shouldn't have done that.
No, they're not.
They're real. Those are real flowers, Trash.
Okay. All right, I'll take it. You're more the culinarian than
These
I am.
are fake on this side.
Okay.
Feel the difference.
Yeah.
That's real. This is fake.
Well, Willie McCovey was real. He was the real deal.
Yeah, he was. From Mobile out, the real deal from Mobile.
Yeah. 7th of 9 children, or 10 children.
10 children, yeah, don't forget that 10th one.
And as I was mentioning earlier, number 44 out of another, and honor of another native son of Mobile, Henry.
Made his major league debut in 1959. And what a debut it was. Here we go. Here we go. Every time we sit down to do a talk, it starts.
It's one or the other of us.
What's the problem? We were down at O'Leary's Pub or whatever that was. What was that place called? Tex-Mex, Clancy's.
Yeah.
O'Malley's. Well, I don't know what it was. But it was a terrible Tex-Mex, but we cleaned our plates as usual.
Yeah.
But anyway, 1959, he made his major league debut against Robin Roberts.
Yep. Yep.
And he went 4 for 4 with 2 triples. Pretty sweet.
Yep. We've already mentioned that, but we'll mention it again because it was...
No, we mentioned it, but we weren't taping. You all right? You okay?
I'm fine. I'm not fine, but what's behind there? James Joyce.
The Joyce Jail is what that is over there.
So anyway, he was incredible.
He played 52 games that season and still won the Rookie of the Year award. There must not have been much else.
Yeah.
Well, we don't really know who he was
know.
competing against.
22 home runs.
Look that up. 345, I think he hit. 1962, he's in the World Series against
the only time he got played in
right
Ball Classic.
And, you're young in your career and you think I'm going to have lots of chances, lots of opportunities. And so he's a 22-year-old kid and he's playing. But he got to bat with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th.
Guys on 2nd and 3rd.
1-0 Yankees, playing in the stick, and we got Willie Mays on 2nd and Matty Alou on 3rd. I can't believe they didn't walk him.
Right.
But anyway, he hits a screaming line drive that Bobby Richardson, the Christian gentleman who played second base, leaps 3 to 4 feet off the ground.
Right.
Series over. If that ball had been fair, Richardson hadn't gotten to it, there's no question Mays would have scored.
Bobby had...
game over.
Yeah, game over. Series over.
Series over.
Bobby had been reading the Bible that morning, and he had kind of an hour of power, I think. He felt
Leap
that
of
made
faith
a difference.
is what that was.
That was a leap.
Yeah, and it worked out for him.
So when Willie was inducted into the Hall of Fame,
right,
he was asked.
So Willie, how would you like to be remembered for your career in baseball?
Yeah, I'd like to be remembered for hitting the ball over Bobby Richardson's head in Game 7.
Yep, that's how he wants to be remembered.
Yeah.
But
even if it never happened.
Bobby Richardson will be remembered as the guy who caught Willie McCovey's line drive.
1969, Willie was the MVP of the National League. He had 45 homers, 135 RBIs, I think, hit 320, and just a phenomenal season. It was, of course, when the mound had been lowered after the year of the pitcher.
Yeah.
And
It was
but
also the season that the Mets won the World
yeah,
Series.
right. Speaking of the Mets, Casey Stengel,
Manager of the Mets.
he's quoted as saying one time, because Willie was the most feared hitter in baseball, according to the most feared pitcher in baseball,
Bob Gibson.
just hit vicious line drives, hurt people. He hurt a lot of people. But
You think any fans got hurt? They didn't have the netting back then.
nobody got hurt back then.
Because they paid attention.
Yeah, right.
Put your cell phones down, people. Watch the game. Bring a glove. Don't buy a ticket for your 8-year-old dude right there over the dugout.
Okay,
I'm getting a little angry.
in full transparency, you spend a lot of time on your cell phone.
Yeah, but I'm in the
ballpark.
upper deck. I'm not sitting right behind the dugout with a right-hander up ready to scream run over. When I was a kid, I caught one of those. Off the bat of Rusty.
Oh,
Style.
the La Grande Orange?
La Grande Orange. Yeah. Yeah, you pitch him in there, Turk.
Anyway, Casey comes out to the mound, and
McCovey's up.
Yeah, McCovey's on deck. He's about ready to come to the plate, and Casey says, "So you're gonna pitch him to the upper deck or the lower deck?"
Yep.
That's Willie McCovey.
So what do you want, upper deck or lower deck?
He died out here, and he became kind of an ambassador to the Giants.
Yeah.
And dearly loved here in San Francisco. He married and divorced kind of early on. Had a trial marriage, I guess they call
Had
it.
one child?
One child, a daughter, and then, you know, lived a single life. He liked the young ladies. And
He had that. There's that great picture of him in front of his Cadillac convertible.
oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
He could really style it.
He was really styling.
Yeah.
He had that one of those like beret hats that you like to wear.
I like to wear those. Yeah.
Really nice. Bell bottoms.
He had some health issues down the stretch.
Bad knees.
Bad knees. Ended up about the last 10 years of his life was spent in a wheelchair, and his weight ballooned to about 4 mils. But he fell in love with his nurse.
His caregiver.
And they married in August of 2018, just a couple months before he passed. And they married at the ballpark.
He and Duke Snyder got in some trouble
Yeah, they
with,
did.
with the federal government, with the
In the
IRS,
in the 60s.
for
Or in the 90s.
for tax evasion, for not paying taxes on the money that they got signing autographs at baseball card shows.
Yeah, Willie said, "Fine, you got me."
So he got 2 years of probation, $5,000 fine. But I didn't know this until just recently. President Obama commuted his
He
sentence.
exonerated.
Yeah, he
That's
pardoned
nice.
him.
Wow.
He got pardoned.
Yeah.
So he went to his grave without any criminal record.
Yeah, that's
Gone,
great.
expunged.
You know, if you're gonna pardon somebody,
That's the guy to
why
do it.
not pardon a Willie McCovey
Not
as
that,
opposed
not that
to?
crazy sheriff down in Arizona
Yeah,
who's
right.
beating up immigrants.
Yeah.
You know, you don't pardon that
You
guy.
know, well, it depends on what it means to your base.
Yes, yeah. Well, Willie played first base, and what that
He
meant to
did.
him was the nickname Stretch, because he could stretch.
When you have to drop a load here in a situation
In
like
Cypress lawn,
this, let's just say,
Cypress fertilized the lawn cemetery.
Looks like Willie's area has been well.
Yeah, it's you can see where the new grass. See the
Yeah.
dandelions. I got to show that.
Yeah.
So you can tell that the Willie area is new because we got a demarcation of dandelions right there. So this whole new area here has been. This Willie was tall. Building right in. You know, Will, I'm thinking right over there, behind the Joyce Maz. Pretty good, although there's a truck over there. I don't know what that
I
guy's.
think we need to get to the office like real fast.
Again? God, we just left there.
Yeah.
What's wrong? Can't you just stop in?
Nope.
Okay. Thanks, Willie. Apologies.